What's going on, guys? This is Sheikh and I'm back with another video. First of all, I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading on this channel in a really long time. I think the last time I uploaded a video was like, what, 5 months ago? I'm not exactly sure, but it's been a really long time. But today I decided to come back with another video. Since I was gone off this channel, a lot of people had a lot of questions. So I thought, why not come back with a Q&A video? So that's why I gathered some questions from you guys and decided to answer. So without further ado, let's get straight on into the Q&A video. Some of the questions that I'm going to be answering have been answered in many other videos, many other Q&As, but since they're so frequent, I decided to do it again with this video in case they haven't watched those videos. So the first question is, will you start doing rants and social experiments? She emphasized on start, as if I didn't start yet. I have done rants and I have done social experiments, but I haven't been doing it in a while because nowadays on YouTube the game has changed. Like now it's all about like boxing, you know, like every month or every other month there's something new that comes out on YouTube. There was a time when social experiments were really big, you know, like people actually enjoyed watching it. Now it's just like, oh, it's probably fake or this, that. Rants is just like, some people, don't get me wrong, a lot of people do love rants, but some people don't want to like, you know, they don't want to sit there and like listen to like you saying the same stuff over and over. But I will, like, between rants and social experience, I love doing rants more because I feel like rants open up a side of you that a lot of people don't see. The next question is, are you still talking to Kareem? I really didn't want to, like, you know, bring up like the past issues and like anything that happened in the past and bring that up again. And I'm still not gonna bring it up. But am I still talking to him? No, I definitely am not. Not like in a negative way, like, oh, I don't want to talk to him. I did try talking to him. I did try messaging him, like, you know, apologizing and putting everything aside, but it didn't go through. So I guess his number changed. I don't know, but I mean, I tried. And you know, the most coincidental thing is that this studio that I'm in right now, in the YouTube studio, basically I have a book from 3 to 8, right? So I come into the room, right, and then they tell you who has a book for the rest of the day. Prior to me coming here, Kareem was here from 9 to 3, I believe. So basically he was here the shift before mine. So like I was like astonished because I haven't seen him in so long. So I asked the guy, I'm like, yo, is Kareem still around? He goes, oh no, Kareem left right before you came. I'm like, oh man, I guess we're not meant to see each other. Next question is, what's one piece of advice you would give to people going through stress? A piece of advice that I'd give to people who's going through stress is actually, you know what's funny? I'm actually taking stress management class right now, as we speak. Not as we speak, but like this semester I'm taking a stress management class. And one thing that my professor taught me about this was people choose their own stresses, you know, like you choose what you want to be stressed over. Like if a test is coming, right? For example, if a test is coming, you're choosing to be stressed over that. You know, you can just be like, oh, you know, whatever happens, YOLO. Or you can just study for the test. Or, you know, there's so much options. When you're in a position where you're just stressed out, it's because you're choosing to stress. It's not something that, you know, everyone has control over everything, you know? Like say for example, you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever, right? And you're stressed about the fact that your boyfriend or your ex might be going after someone else, you know, and you don't want that. You know, you're choosing that stress. Why are you stressed over that? You know, you can just be happy for them, or you can just move on from it. You know, you're choosing the fact that you want to be stressed. I know that's a lot of words, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Basically, one piece of advice that I would give people going through stress is do not choose the path of stress. You know, I may be wrong. There may be a time where like stress is the only option, but majority of the time you choose to be stressed out. You know, it's not like you want to be stressed out, but you choose it. You have other options, but your option leads to being stressed out. Next question is, which state are you from in BD? Which is Bangladesh. Like this is one of the questions that I've answered a lot, but it still keeps coming back. I'm from a district called Noakhali. When are you gonna start daily vlogging? I gave daily vlogging a chance for like a week, and then I gave up because I mean daily vlogging is fun, but it's just like every day your life isn't interesting, you know? It's like sometimes you just want privacy, sometimes you just want to like lay back and just chill. You don't want to just, you know, hold the camera up every second. It's like a vlog, you know? So I'm definitely not gonna be coming back to daily vlogging, that's for sure. But I will be vlogging here and there, and I will be doing like rants or stuff that I want to talk about, situations or questions that you guys may have. So yeah, are you married yet? I am not married yet, but I'm 24 now. You know, like marriage is like right around the corner. You know, it's just like I don't know, just the other like a couple years ago when I mentioned this, when I talked about marriage and stuff, it seemed like a joke to me. Like yeah, I'm gonna get married, yeah, whatever. Now it's serious. You know, now it's time. Now it's time for me to be like a husband, and from there like be a dad and stuff. You know, it just yeah, I'm not married yet. Next question is, bro, I want to start a YouTube video, but I don't have a bank account. Is that necessary? I don't know if this person is joking, but you really don't need a bank account to make a YouTube video. You know, but all you need is a camera and access to internet and memory card. But that's it. That's all you literally need. You don't need a bank account. Next question: do you have a crush on someone? At the moment, I don't. But between me and you, my crush didn't last long. Like, if I crush on someone, it's literally gonna be like for a week or less than a week. It's not like it doesn't last a very long time. You know. So if I do ever have a crush on any of you guys, it won't last long. Unless like if it does last long, then that means like I really like you. You know, if that pretty much means like I see a future with us, me and you. But if it doesn't, then just a temporary crush. Next question: who's your inspiration? Where do you get inspiration from, and why? Who's my inspiration? Personally, sometimes I feel like I inspire myself, like I motivate myself. I mean, I demotivate myself sometimes, and then I motivate myself some other times. You know, it's like sometimes I just want to like be lazy, and sometimes I just want to push myself. So I feel like my inspiration would be myself, if that makes sense. Who's your favorite Bangladeshi YouTuber? Not in Bangladesh, but Bangladeshi YouTuber that I'd say would be my favorite is I don't know if you guys, whoever watches YouTube Bangladesh, but Destination. He's actually related to me, but that's not the reason why I think he's my favorite. But the other reason is because he says some really deep stuff in his videos, and it's like a changing point for like the Bangladeshi community. So that's why he's my favorite. The next and final question is, what have you done in the past that you regret, and how have you learned? What I've done, I'd say the biggest regret I have is trusting people way too easily. Like I feel like that was my biggest regret, because that is like, what's that word? It's like you guys see it? This thing's moving out. Anyways, my biggest regret, like I said, is trusting people too easily, because I feel like if I trusted people within limits, or if I didn't trust them at all, I would be in a better position now than I was before. Like before, I was like, you know, I was always happy, so I felt like, you know, everyone is like happy like me, and everyone is like trustworthy. But obviously, not everyone is trustworthy. So for future reference, for anyone that's choosing to make friends or choosing to trust people, I suggest you guys don't trust them to the max. Like unless you know the person very well, then obviously you have all rights to trust them. But if you don't know them to the point where, you know, it's just like, if you trust someone, bear in mind that they can screw you over anytime, anywhere. You know, so the best advice I give you is do not trust people until you have been with that person for a really, really long time. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. I am back on this vlog channel. As you can see, this is my first video after like what, a really long time. But on my main channel, I've been uploading a lot of videos with my friend Layla, Abdul, and many other people. So you guys can go check that one out. If you guys have any more questions that's outside of everything that I answered here, you guys can always DM me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, anywhere you want. Just like, you know, you guys can pop down there, send me a DM, like all the pages, and you know, show your support. One thing I want to say is thank you so much for all the people that's been pushing me, that's been like still supporting me throughout this whole like disappearance. I just want to thank you guys a lot for that, because if it wasn't for you, I'd still be like, nah, I'm not making videos today or stuff like that. But yeah, once again, thank you so much. Until next time for another new video, another new rant, another new social experiments or whatever. That's a wrap, and I'll see you guys soon.